We're here now with, he calls himself the uncrowned champion, Fabricio Wonderboy Andrade. Thank you for joining us in the MMA Superfan. How are you, champ?
Thank you. Very good. Everything going good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Well, let's get right into it. That was one hell of a fight against John Lineker. You know, you're here now. Of course, that one ended in a controversial no contest ruling after the accidental shot. We got a lot of questions for you, man. But first things first, that was your first, I guess that was your first live fight under the One Championship banner, right? How was that experience for you?
Um, to have the public there, you mean, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, was different. I remember when they bring us to introduce the main event to everyone, and then I got to see a lot of people, and then I was not used to that, because all my five fights before that would be like no crowd, but it was really nice. You feel like feel feel more real, because people are there like to watch you and like screaming and all that stuff. Like it's very fun and makes me more excited, maybe too excited for that one.
Yeah, you know, Malaysia is one of the top cities that one often frequented before the pandemic, and the fans there are just crazy, man. How was your Malaysia experience? I know you went around the country a little bit.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very close from Phuket, so many people go to the visa run in Malaysia all the time. So it's a very like city, big city. All the buildings is fun. It's a fun city.
Cool, cool. So, yeah, One Championship is starting to travel again. They're starting to open up to different countries. You know, I gotta ask you, is there any like particular city that you dream of fighting in or competing in?
Definitely Japan.
Yeah, Japan is crazy.
I want to fight in Japan. I would love to fight in Philippines as well, but my like Japan has been like kind of like a goal for me to fight in because of all the history and stuff.
All right. Well, let's get right into the aftermath of the John Lineker fight. So, yeah, you went on a little trip around Malaysia. Did that help to like clear your mind a little bit after the fight? I know you were very upset with how it ended, and how did you deal with that result?
Uh, you know, I think all this fight camp I put like a lot of pressure on myself, just because John Lineker is like he was kind of like opponent that I never faced before. A lot of people were saying that and stuff, and I think I put a lot of pressure on myself on the fight camp or diet. Everything was like a lot. And I got to the fight week and my weight was good, so I decided to just like go around and try to refresh my mind a little bit. But I think even on the fight, you can see that I was a bit like rushing too much. I just like wanted to finish the fight as soon as I could, and that's why I ended up like the way it was. So I think I just like was a good experience for me, to see all these details, and after the fight, of course, I was like upset, so I needed some time to just like by myself and clear my mind and reflect about everything. But yeah, like it was a great fight. I know I was going to win the fight 100%. I was already like about to knock him out, but I think I didn't show all my skills on the fight. I didn't show like everything that I'm capable of. So I'm kind of like excited. I got like a second chance to fight him again.
Yeah, well, regardless of how that one ended, that was a good experience for you. Obviously, any experience is gonna do very well for you. You're a very young guy, so you have a huge long career ahead of you, and you're only gonna get better.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like, I'm still like young and still starting in my career, and sometimes like people forget that I don't have that much experience. Even though like I've been like fighting strike and all this stuff, like, but it's still like a bit different. And I'm fighting like guys that have like over 40 fights. So it's been like a great start for me because I'm getting a lot of experience from the my first fights, but I'm still got a lot to learn. And this fight was a really good one for to teach me a lot of things.
Now that you've gotten like some time to decompress and some time to step back and think about the fight, um, what did you think about the fight? Like the actual fight, like what happened? What did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about John Lineker?
I was expecting him to be more aggressive from from what I knew from him from his past fight. I was expecting to be a bit more aggressive and engage with me from the start of the fight, but he actually respect me a lot. So as soon as we touch gloves, he starts to walk back straight away, and he was waiting a lot. So he was like, expect me to come. And because I wanted to finish the fight, I was bringing the fight to him, I was like walking forward and trying to bring the fight. And he I kind of like exposed myself a little bit doing that, because I can beat him without get a shot, because he's so short. But I was rushing a bit too much just because I wanted to finish the fight. But as on the end of the day, is all experience, because I don't need to rush to finish the fight. I just need to fight smart and relax, and I'll finish him. So it's something that I'm gonna like adjust for the rematch. But nothing like what I felt like from him. There's nothing like crazy like people say. He's just a normal guy, and it is what it is. He just got knockout power, and he can do nothing else. So on the rematch, I got all his game already planned out in my mind. I know what he can do, and I'm gonna take advantage of that.
All right, yeah. It looks like he also said something to you like after the decision was read in the cage. Can you share like what happened there? What did he say to you?
It was just like, "Oh, you broke my cup. Sorry."